mom found this in the charity shop by our house, and it's either a toothbrush holder or a pen holder. It's gonna look so cool on my shelf. I need another set of hands. Gone if I don't read it this summer. Gone if I don't read it this summer. Gone if I don't read it this summer. Do I organize them this way or invert it? I think invert it. Okay, so quickly I'm going to go through my TBR cart. If you saw the video I did with Bex, this is my official August TBR. But all of these books I want to get to eventually. My whole shelf over there is unread books, but there's a lot of series up there, and I took the first one of the series and put it on the cart. Hence there's only one Shadowhunters book. These are continuing series. These are first books of the series, and this is first time cover. I'm so excited for this. These are like my ASAP, the ones that I want to get done as soon as possible. Then down here I mostly have fantasy, and then obviously it's the hardbacks and the big covers. Chanel Firehouse, Immortal Dark, Strawberry Ending, Fourth Wing, Underlog and Geek, Close Protection, Crimson Moth, and the Naturals. I have the rest of the Natural series up there, and then we just turn it around. It's a bear. The bear will go back on it. But I have the Friend Zone, which is the first book in the other Predator World series. Normal People, Off-Road Slate here. This I'm doing a buddy read with Bex. This I have the audiobook for. I have a thriller, I have a mystery, I've had to end a story. This is continuing the series. As Berkeley Doesn't Fall, and then Adeline and Tangled Up in You, which I also have the audiobook for. You can see all my pretty books. But yeah, that's my TBR card. Okay, I'm gonna go through my Unhauls as I pack them away, try to put them in the scripts and to get money back. And then if they don't take some of the books, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do. But this first book, I never really wanted it, I just needed that book, so bye. So, I'm never gonna get around to reading this. This I actually got from Vibes and Scribes, so I don't know if they'll take it back, but I read it. The ending of it really pissed me off. Got it because the edges, but the edges aren't even that pretty. Attempted to read it, did not like it. That's all that I have at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go through all my shelves and all the books I have, but I'm gonna show you what's on my red shelf and my to be red shelf. I fear I have two different hobbies: collecting books and reading books. One of them involves paperbacks and the other one involves my Kindle and they very rarely overlap. You will see that. So I have my mannequin here, but I'm actually going to move it because you cannot see. I'm just going to start down here. These aren't books, but I have all of my like programs and musicals I've seen. This is just handbags and odd bits. This is my Hermes bag, but I actually have loads of hair stuff in it to keep it from concaving in on itself. And then that is just my side table things that I need. Okay, so on to my actual books now. Yes, I have a shirt clip in my hair. But first shelf, I made this big enough for hardbacks. Never by Jessa Hastings. I have my little strawberry lamp, which I got in a hectic day in a life video, and it's super cute and it's always on in my room. And then I have all my Casey McQuiston books. I do actually have Red, White and Royal Blue, but Bex has it and she's currently reading it. And then I actually have special editions of Red, White and Royal Blue, One Last Stop and The Pairing. Then this is my fantasy shelf, and I actually have, this is all my jewellery. That is a perfume, but this is all my jewellery, and I put Crown on it because I felt it was fitting. This is actually a book nook. I haven't had the time, the energy or the effort to make it. You also have to paint each piece individually, and I was like, not happening. Then I have, this is a pouch with all of my tabs in it, like all of my tabs in it. And look how cute this bag is. I actually got it off Lori. Here I have my stamps, fancy bookmarks, all of my bookish stickers, page holder uppers, whatever these are called. I also have this in here because it says you were my favorite human being, and my nickname growing up was Deanie Bean, so it's very fitting. It also looks like a potato, which accurate. Irish. My fantasy shelf. The Bridge Kingdom by Daniela Jensen and The Trader Queen. These are the indie published ones, and I do want to get the traditionally published ones. I have my Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain books. Accomplice to the Villain comes out so soon. Sports romance shelf, and these, as you can see, I've read the most of. This, one of my favorite books I've read so far. This is classed as a sports romance, but he's just actually a hockey coach, and specifically a hockey goalie coach, but it's in her Boston Bolt series. But I read this and I rated it 6 stars because it's amazing. That is one page. A Yankee candle because it smells amazing, but I'm terrified to light it, so it stays on my shelf. Breakaway. And then I have The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, The Legacy. These covers are so unfortunate. Then we have The Graham Effect and The Dixon Rule. The Charlie Method is actually on my TBR Cart. Then I have Say You Serve. Then I have Collide. And then I have Cheat Sheet and the Rulebook. The Rulebook I actually read in the Dublin video. And then I have Icebreaker and Wildfire. Okay, then we have this. Sorry the lighting changed. I'm on this side now, so it doesn't work. But this is just my normal fiction shelf. And I have a little Winnie the Pooh Funko Pop. And I have my candle that says I'm reading. I have One of Us Lying, My Deck Romeo, Brute Prince, My Cultivation, and The Nanny. Okay, I'm short, so I'm standing on a stool, but we're starting. So on this side, I do actually have a munchie, and I also have a group, but this will move, but it's the only thing currently that is holding up these books. All the like random bits on the shelf will move, and the book orders move and everything like that, and I want them to move. This is just how they look right now. But I have The Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, Love Theoretically, Love to Loathe You, Loathe to Love You, Check Your Mate, Not in Love, Problematic, Some Romance, Deep End, and Bride. Check Your Mate is the only one of her books that I haven't read. I don't like putting it separate because it goes with all the Atlee books. This is my shrine shelf, if you couldn't tell. I have Malibu Rising, Carrie Soto's Back, Daisy Jones, and Atmosphere. Atmosphere is lying down. You can't really see it, but it's a hardback, so it is not fitting. In true Daisy fashion, I have an upper downer coffee cup, which is a champagne glass for Daisy's upper downers. Now this actually has my TBR prompts in it. Then we go up here, and this is actually an additional shelf. These are really bookcases, and this is actually the 40-inch deep one. Did not know that when we got it. We just thought it was number ones. So the top shelf doesn't fit both of them, but it fits that one. Up here, I do genuinely just have a bunch of tchotchkes. That is a framed photo of me, my dad, and my sister at Disneyland. I have this thing is phenomenal. I also have my Girl Online book 3 there. I've never read 1, 2, but I have 3. Like random bits. This is actually in a Liver Crate box that my pairing came in because I bought it on Depop. And then I have my comic books here, which is the Hawkeye one and the Avengers one. I have this, which does have fake flowers in it, but they're both off Shein. These are my favourite jelly cats. So this I got for starting 6th year. This I got off my sister for graduating, and I actually brought this with me every day into my exams. So it even has a pen mark on it, but I just feel like that adds to its glory, and Nisha got it for me, so I love it forever. I got this for either graduating or Easter, so you can see it. But I have yearbook, all the novels, and I have the colouring book, and then I have the Nick and Charlie, and this is the reprint of Nick and Charlie, so it's the pretty cover. Look how cute. I love them. That is all on my red shelf. Let's now go to the unread shelf. So this is my unread shelf, and my desk is also on this, but it's kind of a state. We move on. Down here is my like immediate TBR after that slash authors I really want to read slash books that don't fit on other shelves. So I have all my Abby Jimenez here. I have all of Emily Henry books here. I actually have the US cover of Beach Read because I hate the UK cover. Then here I have, this is one of my, if not favorite jelly cats I own. I love him. This is Fungi Robbie. And then I have my Prada perfumes and a little tchotchke of me and my grandparents. Whatever the blue whale species is. Keyring, and I actually think I got this from Vancouver. Then I have rest of the Natural series thing. I have the Red Scrolls of Magic, which I will keep forever because Bex unintentionally bought it for me. The Summer of Broken Roads. I have the Tarot Readers of Versailles. I have a gut book and then Divine Marvel. I'm moving closer so you can see, but this is actually the bulk of my books. I have American King, which I will keep forever because Bex got me it unintentionally. Long story. I have the Pickup. I have Tomorrow. I have the Honeymooners, Love in Other Words, Something Wilder, Like a Charm, The XX, The Fake Mate. I have Kelly Doesn't Date. The covers are just so pretty. Then I have The Game Changers by Lana Ferguson, which I'm actually going to move so that they're together. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, Before I Let Go, The Fake Flame, Done and Dusted, Swift and Saddle, 7 Days in June. And then I have the Bar You series. So I have The Chase, The Risk, The Play, The Dare. Then the +1, When in Rome, Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. The Girl, Bloodstream, which is the F1. And then I have Dear Dolly by Dolly Alderton. You saw this in the start as well. Then I have my Never Stop Dreaming cup. This is about to break. So I was like, you know what? Feeding it, putting it on myself. And this has all of my Winnie the Pooh, like, tchotchkes. A long time coming, and that's meant to be Megan Quinn. The Summer Switch Off, It Happened One Summer, Au Pair Affair, Need Me, Travis, Grace and Vow, The Raiders of the Lost Heart, which I really want to read. It just meant to be Promise Me Not, which is the sequel to Say You Swear. I have Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, Cross the Line, which this has the prettiest sprayed edges ever, and then Farewell, which I love this color. I have Daisy Hates and Magnolia Parks. But I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I'm currently watching the TV series, so I might unhaul that. I have Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I've not read it. Suddenly a Murder, Silent Patient, and The Heatwave by Kate Reardon. And I have my little ghosty jelly cat. I also got this on Depop. Depop is my favorite thing in the world. I have this, which is also amazing. It's a pumpkin candle, which will be there all year round because I love Halloween. All the way over here, I have my instrument. I have the first Shadow Me. I actually had the rest of them, but I was like, don't think I'll read them, so I gave it away, but I kept Shadow Me for some reason. I have Glint by Raven Kennedy. That is actually the second book, but it was in the works randomly, and it was reduced. But it was reduced to €4. So I just got it. Then I have Belladonna, Legends and Lattes, Powerful, One Dark Window, Do Your Worst, and The Fable. Then we have this shelf, which has like my classics on it. I have Christmassy books here. This is actually a box that I got from Elemis, and this is a photo album. And then I have my little flip book here, and I'll show you in detail in a minute. Then I have my vintage Winnie the Pooh cutlery set back here, and then I have all my little mushrooms. These were placed randomly around the shelves, and they all kept falling, so they're now all up here. I have my fancy edition of Persuasion. I have the Narnia books. I have Tiffany and Dior books. I have the Mockingjay. I have Sense and Sensibility. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. I got it in London, but it's Mean Girls retold in a Shakespeare font or Shakespeare style. Then I have poetry book, which I would get rid of, but for some reason I annotated it. My actual Shakespeare book, but I put them next to each other because that is hilarious. And I have my fancy edition of Peter Pan. Then just before I end it up the very top, I have more Munchling. I have all of my American Girl dolls that are the small ones. I have all their books here. And then Grace keeps falling and it's really annoying, but I have it. And I have Little Duck. So both of my shelves has a rubber duck. Okay, so those are both of my shelves, but you already saw this earlier. But these are my special shelves. But I have my Love and the Brain special edition. Then I have the Vancouver Storm series. I have Behind the Net here because it was my favorite, and then I have the Fake Out because it was my favorite, and the Wingman is behind it, and I'm gonna get Gloves Off. But in front of the Fake Off, I have the one that looks like me because I'm always wearing Converse and I have glasses that are round. Then I have my Elsie Silver, and these keep falling over. Cowboy Boot, then my Cowboy Romance. And then I have 7 Year Slip with this I got off Shein. This is my favorite book of all time. This is God Tier. And then this one is purposely left empty. It does have these on it for now. But I don't know what to put here. I'm either going to put my Magnolia Parks when I finish, or I'm going to put my Gold Rush Rants special editions that are coming at the end of August. Okay, so I'm going to show you all my special editions, but I don't count all of the like different works editions as special editions, but I'm going to show you my others. The only work special edition I'm going to show you is my Emily Henry. This is not even because I preferred the inside of the dust jacket, but when I actually read it, I'll fix it. This was the actual front. Yes, this is €22. The hardback is just yellow. The end pages are orange. The side papers are purple. Also, like I said, I have special editions coming, and I'll hopefully do TikToks on all of them, and then I'll put them on my YouTube channel. We have this, which you saw in my TBR, but you need to see it in full glory. No souls can enter without an invitation, and these straight edges are actually really cool. These are the end pages. That is the hardcover. It says, "Seek mind above blood, and if you must bleed, use it as ink." And it's all sparkly red. That is my Immortal Dark special edition. My Red, White, and Red Boomer one's last off. So this I got in Kerry for like €6. And look how pretty it is. And it doesn't have a name on it, which I do not like. And then this is the last page, which I love this scene with all my entirety. This special edition, I actually think I got on Casey McChristian's website. These are the end pages. Hardback. It also have bonus content in it. Is the back, and then this scene is the bonus content. Dust jacket is special. Afterlight exclusive pairing special edition. Now, did I love this book? No. Do I love this hardback? Absolutely. This has the map that Kit carries around, but it's sprayed on the edges. This is obviously the front cover. That is the back. That is the side pages. I think this is by Frostbite because that looks very like Frostbite. And the naked hardback is that fabulous. And then, so this I did get on Depop. And this is the only like paperback special edition I have in here because it has the dragons. And it's so floppy. Like, I'm so excited to read this because it's going to be so easy to read. My favorite special edition that I have. This was my favorite Ali Hazelwood book before Problematic Summer Romance, but I still think it holds a special place in my heart. And this was from 2 different sellers on Depop. So first, I got the hardback, which it needs its moment of attention. But it actually came with this cover, and I bought it still because I loved it and I wanted a special edition. But I hate these special editions because it's just changing the back color. It also does have a quote on the back which I liked, but this is the Illumicrate. It says Afterlife exclusive. So I think this came as a separate thing, but the seller that gave me this, she is phenomenal. So not only did she give me this is a B bookmark, pulling out my paperback. She also gave me this, and then she gave me a few other bits like stickers and stuff, but I have no idea where they are because these stood out to me so much. Why did I bring out my Love Theoretically box? Boom! She gave me the Elsie and Jack ones too. So happy with all of this, and this will forever be on that top shelf because this is amazing. That is today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I had so much fun. I will see you in next week's video. And I didn't give you your forehead kiss in last week's video, so, and an extra one to make up for it.